Peace and love, Ivy Hill Elementary School. I am Elamine Juma, the founder of Passionate Rebel LLC, a clothing and lifestyle brand who creates fashionable apparel to promote self-direction and passion awareness. As you guys can see, I'm sporting one of our Passionate Rebel hats right now, and I'm going to rock it throughout the video so you guys could just get a glimpse of some of the clothing that we make. I want to extend a great deal of appreciation to Ms. Saunders and also to Ms. Yolanda Benjamin for the invite to submit a video for the virtual career day. I hope everyone is in positive spirits and best well wishes to you all. A little bit about the brand. I started Passionate Rebels because I wanted to inspire people. I wanted to impact people, just to inspire them to follow their passion and just do great things. You know, be as creative as they can, you know, go into certain work fields or just give a little bit more to themselves and to people. So that was one of the primary reasons why I created Passionate Rebel. What kind of led to that also was I remember working for the city of Newark and I was laid off, and that kind of pushed me to want to become an entrepreneur and just do different things. Not just because I wanted to be my own boss or anything, but because I wanted to inspire people to impact other people. I wanted people to, you know, learn a little bit more about what life has to offer and, you know, tap into that creative side of themselves and, you know, pursue different things. I think what I needed to push Passionate Rebel more as far as education wise, I did go to school. I graduated from Morgan State University, so that was, you know, an accolade that I was able to use to open certain doors for myself, and also just the experience of just learning the world, learning people, interacting with people, wanting to be positive and just do different things. So I kind of trained myself a little, you know, to become more well-rounded. I think to be an entrepreneur or do the things that I do as far as fashion is concerned, you have to display a great deal of selflessness, which is, you know, it has to be a little bit more about about the people around you than it is about you. You have to want to encourage people to be better, and that's what kind of aided us in our success on our success path of just being able to impact people the way we did. With being an entrepreneur and having a brand, you have to have an eye for just creating different lanes for yourself, you know, and not boxing yourself in. For example, we just recently produced our first published book, which is entitled Passionate Rebel Art, and it comes out of a Passionate Rebel series that we're doing, and it's centered around our mascot. This is Boogie the Bear. He actually created various principles that people are able to learn in order to build great character, and that's what this book is centered on. So this is one of the things that we were able to do to put ourselves in a different lane and market ourselves to, you know, a whole nother market of people. And I think that's one of the things that you have to acquire as an entrepreneur, as a not only as a brain over, not only as an entrepreneur, but as a person. You have to have a vision for yourself, creating multiple things in order to help you be successful. I think for young kids today, for you know, kids your age, you know, you guys have a lot of ambition. You guys have a much bigger platform because you have access to so many things, and that's something that you have to realize now because, you know, those things are able to get you in certain doors that a lot of us weren't able to get into at your age. So from the social media, utilizing the social media, but in a positive way, not in a negative way. You know, as far as social media is concerned, you know, it can get you to a different platform with what you're doing. I mean, depending on the career field that you want to go in. I mean, I'm going to encourage everybody to do, you know, the things that they want to do. I mean, for myself, I just didn't want my brand to be centered on fashion because I was more than fashion. Like I am a author. I am a fashion designer. I am a community a community teacher. That I like to call myself a passionate rebel, inspirational speaker. So, you know, a lot of the things that I do, I wanted to create, multiple lanes that I was able to go in. And, for young kids, that's what you have to have, your mind set around. In order to do that, you have to think about the here and now. You have to achieve the things that you have to achieve in order to get to that next step in your life. I mean, Passionate Rebel didn't come overnight. Like, this thing, like, for the achievements that we've achieved, from having our fashion scene in New York Fashion Week, to being offered opportunity to have our fashion scene in Paris Fashion Week, to receiving multiple awards, such as the 2019 Tenacity Award for our ambition and dedication to becoming better and just becoming more, or also just being featured in various magazines. That's not something that came overnight. It came with our ambition and dedication to wanting to be better, not only for myself, but also for my team, also for the people that we were trying to impact. So that's sort of like the mindset that you have to be in. As far as an average day for me, also with Passionate Rebel, average day may be me going to do a fashion spread shoot for a magazine and having to work with different models, to then having to get my mascot and then go to a school for a career day, or having to speak at a youth conference. It really varies. So it's more than just 24 hours in a day for me, because there's so many things that we produce and that we have to do. I think the best part of my day and best part of my job for Passion Rebel is just being able to impact people. Just being able to touch into that creative side and do something that inspires someone to be better. As far as the hardest part of my day, hardest part of the job is not knowing whether or not we're gonna impact people the way we want to impact them. So I can always create like a nice design, a nice piece of clothing, a nice jacket, varsity jacket or jean jacket or something, and not know if it's gonna have the impact that I was hoping that it was gonna have on people. So that's that's some of the things that comes with the territory of even doing fashion and being an author, or just doing community work. Long term, for my goals, I want to be able to open my own. I want to go from having an online store to having my own physical store for my brand. I also want to see, Passionate Rebel, in Barnes and Noble and Amazon and all those major book platforms, and distributed, globally, for people to see and read and and learn and become better, and just be the Passionate Rebel that we're trying to inspire. Advice that I would give to students for an interview: always highlight a weakness that you transformed into a strength. That's the greatest thing that you can say about yourself, because that shows that you took the time to learn and cater to your craft, or just cater to an area that you've been trying to develop, to equip yourself with the tools you need, to continue to progress. So that's one of the things that I always highlight. Highlight a weakness about yourself. That people can also see the strength in that area as well. Job outlook for my profession for Passionate Rebel. It's a lot of designers out there, a lot of fashion designers that's creating great things. There's a lot of authors that's creating great things. There's a lot of, community inspirations that's inspiring people to do great things. So there's always room for growth. There's always room to be better. There's always room to inspire. So that's what I think I'm going to leave you with. You can also look us up, passionaterebel.net. You can follow us on Instagram, at Passionate Rebel. See all the positive things that we're doing in the community and in the world, and all the great things that we're creating. To all the students, allow your passion to stimulate your hustle, and continue to be Passionate Rebels. It's Elamine Juma, founder of Passionate Rebel. Peace. Thank you.